We've been looking for apartments on our own, making appointments, and we're really hoping that we'll find a really great agent in the process.
Hi, I'm Kathy Shasha with Prudential Real Estate.
Judy?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Have you ever been in the building before?
No, this
First
is
time.
gonna be our first time.
Great. Well, the Crest Lofts are very, very fun. I think you're going to really, really enjoy them. Come on in.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Love this brick.
I like this. This is nice.
Was this here originally?
That was added in, but they tried to keep it in with the design of the building. The building has a lot of history. Why don't we go up and I'll tell you about it.
I like that. That's nice.
It was built in 1923 as part of the Crest department store chain. The developer saved the building days before it was to be torn down and then proceeded to retrofit the building.
Located in the heart of the city, the Crest building has a very urban feel and an incredible view to go with it.
Isn't this great? You've got the ocean 5 blocks away, and you've got
This is
Pine Avenue.
fantastic. I love this
I know.
view. This
I really like it.
Great.
I think you guys are really going to like this. This is something different than anything you've probably seen as far as property. What do you think of this?
This is great. I love this. This is fantastic. The pillars, what do you think?
They're nice.
This is very nice, Kathy. This is exactly what we've been looking for.
Great.
Come take a look at the view. Isn't that great?
This is really nice.
I bet you it has a really nice night skyline.
Yeah. Look at the bedroom. It's nice, but it's small.
It's very nice. A little bit bigger would be nice.
Yeah.
For Barry and Judy, the style of the loft is perfect, but at 1,000 square feet, it's just too small.
The space is a little too small for you, you think?
A little bit.
A little bit too small. I can definitely see us though in this building.
Luckily, Kathy knows of 2 other available lofts in the building with more square footage.
Of course, all the exposed piping and everything is what they wanted to leave as part of the urban industrial look that the building has. Okay, come on in. This loft is actually the best buy in the building. It's about 1,100 square feet. It has wonderful light with north and east exposures.
This space has got a really great feel. I like the way that it feels, the openness, just the way that it looks, the light.
With only 1,100 square feet, this loft is still not big enough for Judy and Barry's needs.
I think you're going to like this one. It's got a lot more feeling of a lot more room, and actually it is bigger.
I love the height.
Come and have a look at these windows over here.
I'm very aware of light. Light to me means activity, means energy, means movement. So that's important to me. I need a home that's going to have a lot of light.
I love the view.
It's really nice.
And the interesting thing about this one is it's a split level, so you got a bit of a different floor plan here. Why don't we
That's
go
the
in?
bedroom?
Well, if you'd like it to be, it is. Let's have a look at it. Now you have this whole other space up here to work with, too.
This could be our bedroom, Barry.
This is nice. This is big.
The Wallaces are beginning to see some interesting possibilities with the space.
I love this brick.
And the brick's nice. Let's take a look at this over here.
I think there's wasted space here. I think we can do something with this.
I think so too. I really like this space. It's absolutely the best thing that we've seen so far. I wish it could be just a little bit bigger, but I definitely don't want to give up on this place at this point. It's definitely has a lot of potential.
You guys like this place?
Yeah, we do.
Since Barry and Judy love the style of the loft, Kathy suggests that they double their living space by purchasing 2 adjacent lofts. She offers to check with the building's tenants to see if any of them might be willing to sell.
Okay, great, you guys. Well, it was nice to meet you both.
Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
And I'll check on those other lofts, and we'll talk to you in a couple days, okay?
Great.
Excellent.
Okay,
Thank you.
alrighty, bye-bye. Hi. I'm Kathy with Prudential Real Estate. I've got some clients that are looking for a large loft that they'd like to buy. Have you given any thought to selling? No?
No, actually I'm painting right now, and I've just bought about a month ago, and things are going great.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Kathy had no luck finding sellers, but she has one more idea for Judy and Barry. If they hire an architect, perhaps they can reconfigure a single loft to provide more usable space. The Wallaces have turned to architect Rodney Free to help them solve their problem.
this beam that's cantilevered out here.
It's nice.
Yeah. Everything's exposed.
Mm-hmm.
I've never done a loft before, but it certainly is going to be a challenge. I can see that.
What we like about this is the height. However, it's a little bit of a hall. I don't know if you can see that.
No, I agree. Yeah, I can see that right away.
What I like to do is I like to open it up a little bit, and maybe you can come up with some suggestions.
Sure. Let's take a look and see what we can do.
The reason why we enlisted an architect was that, you know, we had been to this place several times, not really knowing if we could do certain things. You know, could this wall go out? Could we put a second level in? Could we change the bathroom? Could we make the changes?
If you notice, there's a lot of dead space over here, and I really want to be able to use it.
Exactly. Right now, it's just completely dead. It's a hallway.
Right.
You can just see
It's a
where
very wide,
going.
yeah, right.
And it's a beautiful window. Maybe we can do a curve, like a rounded corner,
Okay.
or maybe cut it off diagonally in here, just so that this unused space, this corridor, like in here, becomes more of a functional living area.
Okay, that
See what
sounds
I'm
great.
saying?
Yeah.
Barry and Judy's major concern is making the loft feel larger. If Rodney thinks it's possible to remove this walled-off area, they may be able to get the living space they need.
This is the closet area and the washer and dryer. I like to be able to take this out so we have more living space.
Right. I can agree with that.
Also, we have the bathroom, and the only thing that concerned me was that right here we have that pillar.
Okay. Same pillar that's shown on the other side of the wall. Yeah. Well, obviously we can't move it, but we'll try to make it a feature of the room. And if we do cut the wall diagonally, it could be very attractive.
Stepping up 5 feet to the bedroom level, Judy and Barry explained to Rodney their desire to have access to the bathroom from the master bedroom and their need for ample closet space.
If I do the diagonal, I would sort of like to keep that going so it's a little bit more dramatic. So we have this big angle going across, giving the illusion of more space, more length, a possible storage area or a different level look.
Great. So Rodney, the second level,
Yes?
possibly diagonaling across here?
Yes, and if everything works out well, we'll miss the column. In
Okay.
other words, the column will be in front of it, and it will be more of an accent, and then we'll go on through with the second level, going all the way across to the wall there. And if everything works out well, maybe I can tuck the kitchen back in a little bit, so it isn't such a strip kitchen, so generic looking.
How long do you think it'll take for us to get back together, draw up plans, or?
Well, I'm excited about it, so I'd like to work on these things right away. So give me a couple days, and maybe I can, do you have a fax?
Absolutely.
Let's fax. That's fast.
Let's get started.
Great, let's do it.
Thank you for coming.
Pleasure. Thank you for calling.
5 days later, when Rodney called to let the Wallaces know he'd completed their plans, they were thrilled. Judy and Barry have been waiting to put in an offer on the loft until Rodney could confirm that the loft could be opened up enough to give the couple the space they need.
Hi, Judy.
Hi, Rodney. How are you?
Just fine. You ready for this?
Yeah, come on in.
Well, today's the exciting day. Let's go through it as we
Okay.
walk through the door, and maybe you can see where it was and what we hope to do.
Rodney's first idea is to take out the lower level closet area to make the living room larger.
And so now that whole corner that we had there before, gone. And now it's opened up to the second window, which is your living area. So you have this great big living area.
Do you like
in
that?
here.
Yeah, this is very nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
And of course the stairs go to the upper level. And actually when you're in your living room back in this area, you can see the window in the bedroom, which is nice because now you have
So
all
you
that
can
light.
see everything, the
You-
whole wall of windows.
Yes,
That's
right.
great. That's
However-
exactly what we're looking for.
Yes, and you still have your privacy in the bedroom area.
Perfect. Okay.
The illusion is a lot more height and length in the unit, and that's what I think you're pushing for.
What do you think?
I think that's great.
That's fantastic.
Now that the proof is on the table, I think you can see that you can get what you want from the plan.
Yeah, I think this is fantastic. I think we should definitely call Kathy up and put in an offer.
So you want to do this?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, let's do it.
Great.
Thank you, Rodney.
Thank you.
Thanks, Rodney.
You're welcome.
Thanks very much. I'll see you soon. About 20 minutes? Okay, I'll pick up a pizza. Bye.
2 days after making an offer, Barry, on his way home from a meeting, decides to check in with their realtor to see how things are coming along.
Hey, Kathy. Yeah, this is Barry. Have we heard yet? So it's a go? They accepted the offer? Oh, fantastic. Judy's gonna be so happy.
It's all systems go. The Wallaces are revving up for a whole new way of life.
We've been living here about 5 months, and since we've moved in, we've loved it.
Originally, we had wanted to do certain things to this place, but then after living here, it has kind of changed a little bit of what we wanted to do.
Barry and Judy have decided to allow the space to evolve to suit their needs.
Well, like anything, after you live in a space for a while, you find out that your initial ideas of what you're going to do with it turn out differently because you're actually living in it. So what you thought would be great as a bedroom turns out that there's too much light and too many windows, too much sound.
The Wallaces have kept Rodney's idea for a second level and have made some of their own modifications. Instead of a computer room, this will become their new bedroom.
By putting the bedroom over by the other wall, we find that it's darker, so we can sleep in longer if we want to. It's a lot more quieter because it is insulated by 2 solid walls as opposed to 2 window walls. And it's more of like a nook type of atmosphere.
It's been quite adventurous. It's taken us a little bit longer than we had anticipated in order to do the construction.
Yeah. Initially, we were thinking about raising the bathroom, and we decided not to do that anymore, only because the bedroom's going to be on the 2nd level.
One of the perks of living in this building has been the social scene. Barry and Judy are hosting a Friday evening party for some of their new neighbors.
I made this stuff. It's very nice.
Meeting like-minded friends has given the Wallaces a whole new perspective on urban living.
You don't have to go, 2 cities over or even 2 blocks over. You have 50 people you can visit, within 2 minutes, which is great.
This type of living has been very...
It's been great. It's exactly what we were looking for. It's actually more so than what we were expecting.
After exploring all of their options, Judy and Barry have finally found the perfect home.
I'm just in love with this place. I'm in love with this loft. I'm in love with this building. I'm in love with the people that live in this building. The area, to me, is just wonderful.
Barry and Judy Wallace, living the loft life and loving it.